This is a very curious base builder. It's called Castlecraft, and we have but one objective: to defend our king over here from whatever comes our way. To do that, we're going to have to build up a, well, castle, and we're also going to have to manage like a little economy. We're going to have to recruit some different workers, and yeah, we're going to hopefully collect a bunch of resources and be successful. Now, we have got some enemies that are going to be coming out of that big portal up at the back of the map over there. They're going to be coming out in about 7 minutes, which sounds like a long time, but actually it is not very long at all. How do we do things in this game? Well, let me tell you. We have here a skill book. This skill book is basically going to allow us to build and unlock a whole bunch of different skills. There's a whole bunch of different skills for avatar, defense, castle, etc. There's also some like sub-skills. So for example, if we jump into the economic zone skill tree, this is probably where we're going to be spending at least a little bit of our time in the early game. We can buy ourselves a farm zone. We can purchase this with some gold that we have just got lying around. Resources down in the bottom right-hand corner. And then if we go into build mode here, we can select, boom, this farm zone that I have just unlocked. Fantastic. We will build a farm zone that large. It's going to cost me a little bit of wood to do, but once we come out of this build mode, hopefully my workers are going to start building the farm zone, and they're going to start the process of growing some food, which is exactly what we are after. We currently have 92 food, as you can see down in the bottom right. We've also got stone and a little bit of iron, and food is required in order to maintain a workforce. How's that looking? There we go. We are recruiting a farmer. Yeah, so as soon as we've got a farm zone that is large enough to sustain a worker, we will start the process of recruiting a farmer. That's looking pretty darned good. Okay, and there we go. We've got ourselves a farmer, and that farmer should immediately get to work. And with any luck, should make me a little bit of croppage. Now, is there anything else that I want to get immediately? We do need to think about how we're going to counter the enemies. To do that, we can build ourselves some walls. That's absolutely what I want to do. But I think what we're gonna want to do is probably unlock a forestry zone in the first instance. I think we're gonna unlock that. Maybe a quarry zone as well, but we don't have the cash in order to make that happen quite yet. Let's head on over here and get the... There we go. Let's, oops. Farm zone. No, we want... one of these suckers. We can't go too far away from our base. That's okay. We'll just build a little farm zone over here. It's not going to be ideal. We can see, by the way, how many squares we need in order to get more workers. I'm not going to be able to supply enough wood to get more than to get more farm tiles than just to get more than just one forestry, just one more worker on the forestry tiles. That's fine though. That's not necessarily the end of the world. That's looking good. So you are planted now. Look at that. Look at that. And we should be farming. Marvelous. This is looking great. We are recruiting a lumberjack. That is what we like to see. Okay, 6 minutes until the enemy are going to be coming at us. Let's start thinking about defense. Couple of different ways to go about doing defense. We've got some traps. That might be something that we want to do. Builder's call. Okay, no, we're okay. We're okay for builders at the moment. We can upgrade our own questing capability. So for example, we can improve our sword skills. We do have a sword, believe it or not. I don't know if I would quite say that I've got skills, but I do have skills. We can also recruit troops, which are where? Troops are somewhere. Yeah, troops are here. These are soldiers. So I think we probably want to start with traps, but we can work our way up. Now, traps have got some further components as well. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to unlock ground spikes, and we're also going to unlock, I guess, vertical spikes. That's fine. Then I think what we're going to try and do is we're going to pick this little hill here as the... Sure, we'll pick this as the sort of key area to defend. And the way that we can build the castle is actually fairly simple. All we do is literally just build this for a little wall. We want to keep like a rough kill zone for the enemies the enemies to come down. Maybe, like, here? Maybe this is a good sort of kill zone area. It's kind of in a bit of a divot. Or maybe here, actually. Maybe here. Let's see if we can try and... See if we can try and do something like that. Yeah, we are going to be low on wood. So we're going to put some traps in this specific area. We need to make sure, obviously, that the king is defended. So we're going to get some sort of additional walls over here in just a little bit. But for now, I think we are okay with that. The other thing that I should probably get done is a pickaxe. I don't have the coinage to make that happen right now. So we're going to have to rely on our worker doing a little bit of wood extraction. Come on, buddy. But if I'm able to get... Oh, there we go. How much wood are you hauling back? I hope it's a lot. It better be a lot. You're not happy with any tools? Oh. Oh, look at that. Cool. He's literally just building his own little thing. We've still not got any... Still not got any flipping crops yet. But there we go. 52 wood. Okay, so that's nice. That is real nice. I should have bought this pickaxe. That would allow me to harvest my own wood, which I'm very interested in doing. Yeah, let's just get traps. Traps. How much would do traps cost? Okay, they only cost 20. That's kind of okay. I feel like I maybe have left out... I've left out a little bit too much space here. Yeah, let's do a much more sort of condensed kill zone. I think that's better. I don't even have the ability to salvage yet. That's how early on we are. Okay, that's good. Let's go there. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna let things run a little bit. We need our workers to do a little bit of resource assembly. We need our... Yep. We need our... Come on. We need our lumberjacks to go and do some more lumberjacking. Please. Come on. Chop, chop. Hurry up. Right, well, it's not much to look at, but we can definitely sort of see the bare bones of everything coming together here. Still want to make sure that it's only accessible through this one single area. Let's just... Flippin' heck, it's pretty darn dark, isn't it? Yeah, let's not worry about this area over here. Goodness gracious me, it's really, really flippin' dark. Also, yeah, if I step on those, it's not good. We also might want to recess these into the ground a little bit. Also, whilst we are flipping heck, we're gonna need to get some lighting pronto. Right, traps, side traps. Can we squeeze in? I think we can. I think we can squeeze this in, but we need to get some. There we go. Some slightly higher walls there. It's okay. It's okay. We're fine with this. Yeah. Yep. I saw it. I saw it there. Okay, great. That's what we like to see. And yeah, we will start assembling a proper kill zone here. Well, thankfully the deepest, darkest night has ended, which is good, because we would have been in trouble otherwise. But that's all right. Look at this. My builder's doing a fine job. This is marvelous. Let's see if we can try and extend our walls a little bit. Let's make sure that you are fully surrounded over there, Mr. King. Good. And then we want to make sure that there is no possible way that we can have any enemies coming in and doing any bad stuff to us. Okay, so that's actually not too bad. For a first, like, very, very, very rough setup, I'm reasonably happy with that. Let's also just make sure that we've got a decent amount of height in some of these walls. Good. So I think the enemy should be pretty content just to path in this direction. Of course, we're gonna have to wait and see. I don't think they're gonna run around the edge. We will see. I am definitely gonna get some more traps. Like, we can't just We can't just rely on that. I need floor traps. Yeah. Let's do one. Oh, we can literally just do one. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just leave it there. So my one builder doing good stuff. We are getting wheat coming through now, which is marvelous. My farmer is actually farming properly. We will probably want to expand. We'll probably want to expand our farming operation as well. And, excuse me, I want to be over here. Let's go build an economic zone. Let's build farming. And let's see, we can expand this. 36 wood. And how about that? How about that? Will that recruit us? Will that recruit us one farmer, or will it recruit us two? It might give me two more farmers. I don't really need two more farmers, but you know what? It's fine. Either way, that's a-okay. If we could get some more wood production as well, I'd be pretty happy with that. This is looking good. This is looking good. Yeah, maybe not the greatest idea to spend all of my money on basically getting a full automation setup on day one. But I don't think you can argue with the vibes. The vibes are immaculate. The vibes are good. The vibes are good. It's not much of a castle at the moment, but I tell you what, it's going to become one. We are 1 minute and 50 seconds away. Oh, look, you can see the gathering storm over there by the portal. We are close to seeing, we're close to seeing the enemy emerge here. And let me tell you, I do not feel remotely prepared. There we go. That's good. And let's change the type of trap. Fantastic. Let's extend. There we go. Extend the walls a little bit. And then hopefully, maybe, we might just have enough. Might just have enough time to throw in a few more components. Nice. Good. Good stuff. So that's all fine. The other thing that I wanted to do is make sure that this area here is also walled. I want to wall right down, and then maybe we'll wall out the back. We'll wall around the edge if we need to. Yeah. This is good. This is good. This feels good. Definitely feels good. Keep on throwing wood into the correct location. That's great, too. Then this needs to be walled. Great. Nope. Yep, that down there. Fantastic. And that over there. And then, as I wanted to do earlier, come in here and get more traps as and when we have got just a little bit more wood. Thankfully, the builder is deciding to do proximity building, which is great. Okay, it's time to do a little bit of combat. It's time to do a little bit of combat. Hopefully, the vast majority of combat is going to be conducted by... Can I even get in here? I'm going to need to figure out... Ooh, I can't jump very high. That's maybe a problem. But I can always run down the side here. Hopefully the enemies are not going to figure out this... this fatal weakness to my castle design. Anyway, let's go and suss them out. Let's go and see what's going on over here. We should see them emerge from the portal in just a second. There are some... What have we got? We've got some, like, obsidian, basalt, pillars over here. Don't really think we need to worry about them. They're just chilling. Alrighty. Let's see what you've got. Defend your king, wave 1 incoming. A pretty gnarly portal with some pretty, hopefully, weak skeletons. This is night 1. We know what we've got. Leading something or other? Leading Manchurian. Okay. There's some stats there, if indeed you're interested. I will give you a little, I'll give you a little poke. Give you a little poke here. Yep, nice. So you do take quite a lot of damage. And I hope, yeah, I'm going to be able to kite you a little bit. Kite you a little bit around the correct direction. Looks like you're going to, like, try and avoid going into my sort of castle kill zone here. Although, actually, no, you look pretty good. You look like you're going in the right direction. See if I can kill you. Yoink. I will take a coin. 2 coins. Perfect. Just go. Just go. Just go. Just go. Just go. Just go. I will run down here. And let's see. The enemy. Oh, perfect. 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 Almost perfect. Almost perfect apart from the fact that they are not really taking damage. Can I come across here? Yes, I can. Okay, so a little tightening of the corridor. Perhaps a little lowering of the traps would be good. Keep going, keep going. It's okay. 4 units left. Yes, I know. Nice. Dark magic is waning. That's good to see. So we've managed to withhold them for such a long time that they will just naturally die. Very good. Okay. Could have gone better, not gonna lie. Absolutely could have gone better. But that being said, wasn't necessarily the end of the world. And a couple of lessons learned there. I think that great. King is delighted. And it's why is it so dark? Why is it so dark? Anyway, wave 1 has been obliterated. We get a gold reward of 150 coins. Excellent. Brilliant. Total gold picked up is 11. Should our builders repair the damage, or do you have other plans? We got 1 damaged wall segments. I'll skip that. I mean, I don't really need to worry about it. Why is it so dark? Why is it so dark? That's crazy. I don't want to summon the next wave. Video game. Why are you so dark? It's so dark. Pump the darkness, the brightness all the way up. Even that is, it's really dark. Why is it so dark? I don't know. I don't know. Can I destroy these things? No. Okay, the darkness is ended. That's good. Yeah, so couple of things that we need to get done today urgently. I need to check out my skill book for sure. Pickaxe, picking up the pickaxe. Yes, let's buy the pickaxe. That's a good thing to do. Absolutely. Oh, actually, we have tier 1 available already. I just have chosen not to put it in my inventory. Great. Do I have tier 1 of the hammer as well? Yeah, so I can do that as well. Okay, well, that's fine. Terraforming. Don't need to do any terraforming. Do I need to do any skill stuff? No. I think we're okay with that. Builder's call. I don't need any more builders. Mighty ruler. Upgrade the king's health. Potentially. What about traps? Is there anything that we can do on the trap front? Large trap door. Watch front. No. I think what I want to do is soldiers if I can. Yeah, I want to get some soldiers for sure. Right, let's unlock soldiers. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we can get some archers. So let's buy archers. And I can't buy another platoon of archers, but we do have the ability to get 1 platoon, which is nice. Can I destroy this with a pickaxe? I sure can. Nice. And nice. Okay, so this is ouch. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. So this is feeling a little bit better. Can I maybe do, yeah. I want to do a little bit of lowering of the spikes. We can't have them overlap, but we can have spikes underneath. That's what I'm thinking that we want to do. Yeah. And then we'll just sort of tighten the corridor down. We'll make it much more difficult to sort of navigate. And oh, we got some coins there from destroying that block. That's fine. And we'll see how that goes. Did my economic zones finish expanding? I don't know if they did. I'm hopeful actually that we're gonna be able to make a good go of this, you know? I like this kill zone. I also need to continually remember that I need to get the archers down. In fact, let's do yeah, we need to get 200 wood and 500 food. Okay, that's quite a lot. The wood, not so. We're actually pretty much on top of that. How are we doing over here for food? We're not doing super hot. Let's see if we can try and expand. Yep, good. So, I need a second farmer. Let's do all of this. And that will get us a second farmer, I hope, right? That should be a second farmer. Well, it's a lot of additional building, and I can help with the building. Look at that. Look at me go. Look at me go. I love it. Yeah, cool. All right, we're happy with that. And are you going to automatically recruit a second farmer once all of this is built? I really, really hope so, because my food income at the moment is not where it needs to be. Yeah. Cool. Pick up a little bit of extra food. Nice. Anyway, I need to stop worrying about that. That's not my problem for now. My problem for now is to finish up with the modifications to the trap system to add an additional wall. We're recruiting a farmer. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. It's exactly what we want to see happening. I was kind of banking on that. Okay. Can we get a ladder as well? What I'm thinking is that we want to get a ladder. We want to get an elevated position. We want to get the archers positioned so that they can take advantage of this kill zone. Right, so let's do... I mean, we should, if I've done this correctly, we should have... swap to that. It's overlapping. Do we need to go deeper? If we need to go one deeper, we can. That's just a bit of an annoyance, though. Yeah, I mean, we still have 5 minutes. We still have time. Let's experiment. Let's experiment. So we want to go slightly deeper. And will that stop the overlapping? There we go. Just dig out another one. Yeah, because I mean, I don't really want to spend all day digging, but at the end of the day, if it's going to mean that we have a great way to stop the enemy, then I will do it. There we go. So far, so good. That's fine. Right, step back a little bit. And how's that? How is that? Can we even get down here? Yeah, we can. Okay, so that's it. That's it. That's absolutely it. It requires a little bit of precisioning in there. Finessing, if you like. But it's absolutely worth doing, I think. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to be sensible about this. And we're going to dig out... Ooh, yep. That's why you got to be careful. You got to be careful around these parts. My health does recover. It just recovers very slowly. Also, that's the king's health up at the top. The thing with the crown in. Yeah, I know. Kind of hard to believe that that's the king's health. But yeah, it is the king's health. Okay, good. Good. Yoink, yoink, yoink. And... yeah. How much wood do we have? We got plenty of wood, to be honest with you. We got wood coming out the wazoo. Okay, so that's nice. Then we get this in here. Yeah. A good double wall situation. And traps. Wall trap. Yeah, can we make sure this is lined up perfectly? Yeah, I don't know if my builder's going to be able to throw all of the wood into here and in a specific sort of configuration, but that's fine. Also, can I climb? I think I can climb, but I don't know if I can... I don't know if I can climb, like, thingies that are that high. Let's see. Yeah, I can climb too high, but I can't climb any higher than that. Okay, but we can maybe look to get some ladders. So there's wooden architecture. There's wooden ladders here. So we have that. We have that infrastructure already, do we? Yes, we do. Okay, we do have wooden infrastructure. Wood support center. We got quite a lot of stuff, actually. Wooden support ramp? I mean... I don't dislike that, to be honest. The idea of putting some archers on a platform here is kind of interesting. Okay, let's work through this a little bit. What do I need? A wooden passage. Yeah, I think height up to about there would be pretty good. And then if we get... Can we get just a ladder up the side? Fence. Wooden ladder. Yep. There we go. There we go. There we go. How's that? I might get another wooden ladder as well, but you know what? I shouldn't, because if I do, then we may not have enough. Can I climb you? Can I climb up you? I cannot. But you know what? I can build this. Why don't I build? Yeah, there we go. I'll do my own little building operation. There we go. Marvelous. Keep going, keep going. Keep going. Fantastic. And now, just like that, we're able to get up to the top here. Phenomenal. And then we can build this thing. And then we can build this thing. And suddenly, tell you what, that looks, to me anyway, like the very sort of bare bones of a castle. And what do we need in order to stick some arches up here? Yes. We need a lot more resources. 200 wood, 500 food. That's a crazy amount of food. Like, that is an absolutely bonkers amount of food. Like, a truly bonkers amount of food. I just wonder, sincerely, how we're going to manage to get all of that food. I mean, we are... Yeah, we are slowly but surely getting more and more and more food, which is great, but it's not fast enough. I think I'm going to tidy up this land a little bit, and then we're going to just add as much additional farmland as we possibly can. We've got 69 food. Just dropped to 66, of course. The number just under 67. But... Oh. Yoink. Thank you. I got one. Wow. We're definitely getting more food coming through now. It's decent. It's just not quick enough for me. Compared to the amount of wood that we've got coming through from one singular lumberjack. Also, is there... I need to check. Humor me, game. Is there any source of light? No, there's no sources of light. I actually ironically think I'm going to need to... Sorry, unironically, even though I know that's not a word. I'm going to have to... What is the special purpose elements that allows you to manage castle and functionality? Player bed large? Respawn point? Okay, I'm not going to die, though. Of course I'm definitely not going to die. Yeah. Is there light? I mean, plaster architecture? Castle decoration, terrain mastery, all of that stuff is great. Terraforming, position refab, salvage. Oh yeah, I can salvage stuff actually. Maybe I should go and do that. What's this? The window. Let's go and salvage this wall over here. There we go. Which I don't need. There we go. Nice. Okay. It's nice and handy. It's dark at the moment. We know that it's going to be dark for an unfortunately brief period of time. I don't know why the night is... I just don't know why the night is so dark. I've not found any torches yet. We might be able to find torches. We might not be able to find torches. I don't know. But who cares? Priority for now is just to give ourselves as large a area to farm as we possibly can. All behind the king, ideally all protected, which is kind of what we're all about. A few extra coins. There we go. The crippling darkness has ended. That's what we like to see. And hopefully, what have we got? 81 coins. Is there any... Maybe there's something we want to get. We can get ourselves a longbow for 300. That's not bad. A double jump. The ability to summon a wave. Maybe. The ability to teleport to the king. Also maybe. More armor. Meh. Traps are the way, because they are kind of ridiculously cost-effective. Place various landscape cubes. Ironically enough, I think we save terrain mastery, castle decoration. Do we maybe save for castle decoration, which is where the light is going to be? Quarry zone creates a quarter zone. Large quarters increase the minion cap for all other economic zones. That's kind of cool, but it cost me $500, so I mean, I'm hardly gonna deal with that. We've got some other tabs here. Skills, yeah, we've looked at that. Forestry, 28. All of the different things that we can get here. That's kind of cool. 55 crops per cycle. Okay. Tiles to next minion for the farm, 93. That's quite a lot. That's quite a lot. 5 minion cap. Well, we're only on 3 by my estimations, so we'll chance it. We'll get more. Right. What do I need? Economic zone. Yep. Food zone. And yeah, look at that. It's perfect. It's perfect. 200 wood. That is a massive investment in our economy here. But should be worth it. Should be worth it if it gets me closer. I think we're just going to take the... I think we're going to just take the enemies. We're going to say, hey, we want to summon you. We will take on the slightly greater task. But we will get a slightly greater reward. Slightly greater task, by the way. It's the same number. It's just ever so slightly earlier. Like a minute earlier. But we do get 1.1 times the reward, which is kind of nice. So, not expecting anything too crazy. What have we got? We've got the Fiery Skeleton Grunt here. Well, come at me. You're basic. You've got some basic stats. As long as you go into the... As long as you go into the right hole. As long as you go into the right hole, we will not have any issues. We will not have any issues. But we will keep an eye out. And I will respond as necessary. Let's climb up here. It looks like you're heading straight for the correct area. I would love it if I had some archers up here, but alas, I do not. Alas, I do not. I'm feeling pretty good, though. Feeling pretty good. Are my builders able to build the rest of that farmland? I don't think so. Oh, yeah. You're coming straight for the hole. Straight for the hole. Yeah, come on. No. Ugh. Yep. You gotta go in the trap zone. Okay, they're clearly not going in the trap zone. That's not what we like to see. I think the way that we do this, if we need to... There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Go, 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 go. Straight on in. We need to potentially make the... Yeah, just keep going. Just keep going. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, the traps will break. We're completely fine with that. There we go. Yeah. Dark magic is waning. Enemies are starting to decay. Lovely. Okay. That's good. That's good. We need better walls. We need a way to sort of funnel them a little bit better. Honestly, though, that was pretty decent. The main thing is if we improve the I guess walkability at the front. Oh yeah, we're gonna get 1.1 times the rewards. Hey, look, that's an extra like 20 coins. That's not too bad. Total gold picked up. Nice. Restore the castle. Yes, absolutely restore the castle. So we should be able to get everything back to basics, which is good. Excellent. Restoring everything. Cool. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. So everything is repaired going in for the next day. Okay, we got a little bit of time to play around with how we want to deal with this. Yeah, clear to me that the enemy just sort of thought, hey, we're just gonna go for it. Is there a way that we want to sort of tackle this a bit better? Obviously, we can just build bigger walls. Obviously, even more obviously, the thing that we really want to get is soldiers. Yeah. And we need 500. We need 500 food to do that. That's why I'm so hell-bent on getting more food. But yeah, I think we need to make the walls better for sure. Do I want to do anything? Harvest rock, harvest metal. Let's maybe get plaster ambitions. Command ability allows you to soar above the battlefield and command your troops and platoons. Potentially. Knights, meh. Because we can't get... Wait, I mean, we don't have food yet. So, you know what? Let's get plaster architecture. You don't give me any torches. What about torches here? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, we can get some torches. That's good news. That's really, really, really good news, in fact. Anything that I want to build in plaster. Plaster drawbridge? Ooh. I don't hate that at all, to be honest. I don't hate that at all. I just need to think about how I do this. I think what we're gonna go and do is, yeah, give me these resources back. Give me these resources back. Give me these resources back. And then what I think I want to do is I want to expand my kill pit ever so slightly. And by ever so slightly, I mean we want to get... What do we want to do? I think we want to basically make it so that there is a walk route. We're recruiting a farmer. Amazing. We want to make it so that there is a walk route, like, right down the middle, so that we strongly incentivize the skeletons to come this way. Come on. Get me more food. Get me more food. Also, is there any... Let me just double check. I've got 159 coins. Yeah, we can get something, a projectile trap. Yeah, this is cool. This is cool. Let's get this unlocked. So this gets us a woodland ballista. Heck yeah, 100 stone and 1,000 wood. 1,000 wood. That's quite a lot. Okay, that maybe changes my plan, because I was going to go and say, let's go and increase our farm again. But no, I'm not going to spend the wood on that. I'm instead going to save the wood. Right, here's what I am thinking. Let's go into build mode. Let's go get traps up and running. And let's make sure that it is the correct type of trap. We want to get you. Nice. Then we'll build a wall. Not this type of wall, though. Just this type of wall. It's fine. Great. Yep. And then we will get a nice, clean walkway right across the middle here. Hopefully trying to bait the enemy in. I mean, as much as we possibly can. Bait the enemy in. So that they will come to here. Let's do that in there. Let's do that in there. And let's get some of these. Cannot attach. Don't worry. I'm on it. Nice. That feels pretty good. Okay, 1,000 wood is what we require in order to get one of these woodland ballistas, and also 500 food. Don't forget that we need 500 food. I've not actually done any of my own wood harvesting yet, which is honestly probably pretty unacceptable. That lumberjack is probably thinking very negatively of me right now, but if I do a little bit of wood hitting here, I think we can pretty easily get... Yeah, I think we can pretty easily get to 1,000 wood. And if we get to 1,000 wood, then we can get at least one of these woodland ballistas. Well, you could say that I've got quite a lot of wood, actually. We are on course for 2,000 wood. There we go, literally just hit it there. And I think if we're able to nab 2,000 wood... and we're going to be able to get 2 of these suckers, which I am very much interested in. Do I want to tidy up a little bit? Yeah, I kind of do, on account of the fact that I want to get the archers around here, but I also want to get the ballistas. I like these like wooden support platforms, so I think we'll build like one more. Also, there is an outside chance that we might be able to get archers this evening as well. That could very well happen. What about plaster? Plaster is... These take... Yeah, these take a little bit of stone to build, I think. Yeah, they take a little bit of stone and a little bit of wood. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to say, let's build a nice little sort of like cozy facade around here of plaster. That seems decent. Anyway, I got hopelessly distracted from what I was trying to do there. But we go back, we get these pillar things. And if I strategically place you there, it's almost the right size for another one, but... Oh, it is exactly the right size for another one. Is that... How did I do that? That's insane? How did I manage to... how did I know? I don't know. Anyway, I still want the archers to go here, because they're in the sort of kill zone specifically. But, there we go. Let me do a little bit of putting together here. Great. Let's do a little bit of putting together here as well. I have dropped down just below the threshold. I need 2,000. I will wait for my... Yep, there we go. Wait for my guy, my lumberjack, to... Oh, this thing's huge. Oh, it's 100 stone. Oh, bummer. Bummer. Okay, place you there. Can I get stone? I don't even know if I have the capability to get stone. I'll build this here now. Sure. Can't interact, not available in this phase. That's okay. So, stone pickaxing. I mean, if I get level 2, I can harvest rock. Let's do that unless I can buy the economic zone that allows me to harvest quarry. No, I tell you what, before I do that, I need to get the quarters zone. Yeah, the quarters zone requires 500 gold because at the moment, I am... Where is it? Yeah, I've got a 5 minion cap and a 3 platoon cap. Actually, I could get 1 quarry person because I've got three farmers. Okay, that's just food for thought. That's fine. Let's get this upgraded. Sure. So now I'm up to level 2. Does that mean that I can get... Does that mean that I can get stone from the ground? I don't think so. Is there stone in the world? There is kind of a different looking rock. Can I harvest stone? Where the heck do I harvest stone? I don't even know. What does a stone look like? Probably these pillar things over here, I guess, right? Is there really nothing closer to my base? I guess not. But yeah, this looks like a quarry zone. Or this looks like somewhere that would be good to get a quarry zone. Now, the good news is we only need 100, and I think I'm going to get stone in increments of 50. I get it in increments of 30. Okay, so we need to mine basically 3 times in order to get... Yeah, that's easy. That's really easy. Well, that's brilliant. We might get a quarrying operation, but for now, we're not going to worry about it. Okay, let's get up to the... Oops. Here we go. We don't even need to go up to the top. Not even sure why I bother. We'll just literally head on up here. And... Sure, there's going to be a little crossover, but I think that's fine. We are going to need more wood. We're going to need to get our builder in the back there. Yeah, this is good. This is good. This is good. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. Also, is there another trap that we can get? Whoops, wrong button. Is there another trap that we can get? Yeah, like the large trap door, something like that. Extending metal spikes. Yeah. A launch pad, something like that. A meat grinder. I mean, yeah. Of course I'm interested in a meat grinder. I think we're gonna take the enemies on now, actually. Let's have it then. Cool. So we get a nice little bonus. Oh. I literally just went to build a platoon there. I was like, I've got enough food, but I probably didn't have enough wood there, to be fair. Okay. No worries. We'll deal with the platoon tomorrow. That's fine. Again, it's night 3. Expecting slightly more numerous, but nothing too crazy. Climbing, blocking, dark, skeleton, grunts. Okay, so you've got a shield, and that's basically what makes you special. That's okay. Can I interact with these guys? I can. Do I need to? That's the real question. Oh, yeah, I absolutely cream crackered you. That's fantastic. Cooldown is... Oh, yeah. Oh, this thing absolutely wrecks. Does it Yeah, it automatically works as well. Okay, so that's good. Oh, this thing just slaughters them. Oh. Well, we're not even going to get to see. Yeah, I'm not actually going to fire because if I do, I might not get to see my spike traps in action. You're still not going to attack? Gosh darn it. That's annoying. I wonder if there's a reason why they don't do that. I thought that if I gave them the walk route, they might take it, but apparently not. Okay, we can change things. We can change things around. If we know that they're going to pretty consistently attack that point in the castle, then all we will do... Thank you very much. Amazing. That was really good. All we'll do is we'll put in place some spiked defenses along that wall. Thank you very much. I don't even think we took a lick of damage there. That was completely fine. Right. Those ballistas, kind of cooking, to be honest. Very happy with that. Right, so, yeah, if we get some traps, around the front here. So we can still kite the enemies. We can still kite the enemies down that bridge. So, you know, it's still a net good situation for us. But it would be better if we were actually, you know, using our defenses. Using our defenses properly. There we go. There we go. And... Sure. What about one or two over here? Yeah. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? They walk around them and then they walk into the kill zone? That's fine with me. That's absolutely fine with me. Okay, first things first. As soon as I get just a smidge more wood, I'm going to get a platoon right up here. And come on, Lumberjack. I'm watching you out of the corner of my eye. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. There we go. And we're going to get... Where is it? It's in here. Yeah, right there. And actually, it looks like we got space for 3 platoons here. Nope. Nope. No. I don't want you down there. If I wanted you down there... I would have said so. Do I need to move you... Yeah, like a bit back? Yeah, let's try moving you a bit back. Huh. Okay, let's undo... Let's undo that. Are you not able to stand on... Are you not able to stand up here? Can we get you up here? Okay, some of them are able to... No, none of them are able to climb. Not particularly sure. Unfollow platoon. Yeah, that's what we want to do. Yeah, see, I need you to not be here. Okay, it's nighttime. Whilst it's nighttime, let's take this opportunity. I'm going to maybe create a flight of stairs so that these suckers can get up. We should have access to stairs. Yeah, we've got some stairs, some light staircase action. I'll go and do this whilst we wait for daytime. Right, I think this is looking pretty good. We'll see, I guess, if it's going to be a little bit more appropriate. But I think it looks really decent. And to be honest, we can get a little expansion in here. Maybe I was going to say maybe we can throw a block in there. Apparently not. That's no matter. We'll get a pillar down the side there. That's cool. And a pillar up there. And then that across there. How about that? And so that gives us like a somewhat pseudo platform style thing. Yeah, let's allow the builder to do. And to be honest, we should get some stairs at the bottom here. Just thinking to make it look decent. Yeah. So let's get let's get all of that built. And you know what? I will throw my back into it as well. Nice. And there we go. And of course, I say it's obvious. It's not obvious, but we can put up a big old wall here, and that will keep everybody in this area. It means that nobody has to walk around. We can also now trash the ladders and extend the platform that we've got over here, which I'm kind of interested in doing. This looks so great. This looks so great. Yeah, so let's do follow. Yep, don't budge me off, please. No, 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 no. Come up, come up, come up. Come up. There we go. Yep, 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 yep. Up. Up. So close. So close. One of you's here. No. You're just determined not to... You're just determined not to do it. That's fine. That's fine. Right, let's go into salvage mode. And let's just take out the ladder. There we go. That's better. Do you know what? Maybe I leave you... Yeah, maybe I leave you guys there. That's fine. If we have to compromise and have you over there, I think that's fine. This is looking so good. This is looking so good. I actually kind of just want to... I want to see what changes... I want to see what impact these changes are going to have. I don't think there's actually anything else that I want to buy for tonight. Let's just take it. We're gonna get a big reward by summoning this early. But I think we're ready. I think we're ready for it. I think we can handle whatever it is that the enemy decide to throw at us. I realize, of course, it's only wave 4. But I'm sure there'll be some new challenges on the horizon. That's exactly what I was going to say. Blocking, leading, Manchurian. Yeah, but what about those chumps that are holding the bombs in their hands? And they're running around like crazy, aren't they? Well, here goes nothing, I suppose. Okay, loose the arrows. Okay. You... Where are you? You're gonna destroy over there. Oh, it's hugely effective against me. It's hugely effective against me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, you know what? One got through. The king should be able to take care of him. I hope. And I will do a little bit of distraction. Also, there is... Yep. There is my archers who are now getting involved in the fight. So the good news is... the trap did work. The bomb situation did not. The reinforced walls, also good, but very weak against the bombs. Yeah. Let's move out of the way so that the enemy can get in there. Cool. All right, that was fine. That was fine, actually. That was completely fine. It did look a bit sketchy, though. It did look a bit sketchy. Yeah. Good. Well, I'm glad the king's happy. The king did have to get ever so slightly involved. He might have taken, like, a single hit, but we end up getting an extra 100 coins, which is really, really good, and we end up picking up 45 gold as well. Local area traps. Yeah, so... Look at the size of that flippin' hole. Holy cow, that was crazy. So there is absolutely no reason why we should not now just have really, really cheap walls basically wherever we are. That is what is required. Okay, well, that was something. Good news, though, we got loads of money, as I say. I think quarter zone, this is going to allow me to increase my population. Absolutely worth doing, I think. It's just whether or not we want to do it right now. We've also got area of effect traps. I mean, is there a flamethrower? 100 metal, 500 wood. A defensive cannon? As opposed to an offensive cannon. just being flippant, but anyway. Longbow, nah. Command ability, to be fair, I'd love some command ability, but I clearly don't have that, that skill. It's tough. It's tough. Large trapdoor when the enemy walks over it. Yeah, I like that idea. But then again, if we have some bomber units, then they just end up absolutely destroying me. I think this is going to be part of the solution. The extending metal traps. That's a good idea. Or to be fair, the trapdoor is not bad either. The trapdoor would be pretty darn useful. A lot of stuff is pretty darn useful, though, to be fair. Meat grinder. You know, a trapdoor with a meat grinder under it. Extending metal spikes. I'm interested in all of that. But then again, maybe we should just skip that entirely and instead get ourselves a flamethrower. But then we need metal. I think if we don't sort out our economy situation, I think if we don't, this would be good too. I think if we don't sort out the economy situation, we're gonna be in trouble. So I think we need to get the quarter zone. Yeah, we need to get the quarter zone, and we probably need to get a quarry zone as well. Yeah, let's get a quarry zone too. So, and then if I can, I'll get the pickaxe upgraded, which might not be the craziest idea in the world to get done over the course of the day. Now, let's go for a quarter zone over here. So how big... Oh my lordy, the quarter zone needs to be very, very large in order to get 5 more workers. Right. That changes the strategy somewhat. That changes the strategy. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to come all the way out to here. Yeah, we're going to come all the way out to here, and we're going to build as close to the edge as we possibly can a quarry zone. Yeah, can't build that far yet. Don't worry, I'll do that. That's fine. Okay, so we build a quarry zone right over there. That will at least allow me to start the process of collecting stone. I don't think that there is a closer stone collection area for us to get to. No, I don't think so.
We are recruiting
Recruiting a mason. Yeah, so we are now at capacity, right? My economy, mason, we're recruiting the mason. That's fine. So we're at a 5 minion cap. That's okay. 196 tiles to next minion. Can we just get more minions by... Can we get more minions by just building more tiles? I don't know about that, actually. Let me see. Wood. Sure. Yep. Expand out that way. Can I get that much? I mean, that is a truly ridiculous amount of wood that we're going to get. And I don't actually want to do any of this assembly process myself. I don't think I'm going to be able to recruit anyone. I think we're going to need to build some quarters. But if we don't, if we're able to just sort of expand and get more people, then that would be great. But hey, we've got a mason now. We'll start the process of getting stone automatically, which is half the battle, to be honest. That's really, really good. The other half of the battle is... Oh, we're recruiting a lumberjack. Okay. Again, not quite sure how that's happened. Yeah, it might not allow us to finish the recruitment process. But hey, we've at least started. We've at least started things. Does make me question. Does make me question. Creates a quarters economic zone. Larger quarters increase the minion cap for all other economic zones. Oh, maybe. So maybe it's just going to give me more minions to work on my existing economic zones. If that's the case, then that would be swell too. So that's fine. Yeah, let's get lumberjacking. Where's my builder, by the way? You're over here doing good stuff. Right. So whilst we are waiting for that to complete, here's what I need. I need to fully protect this area. And I mean fully protect this area with wooden defenses. Not wooden stairs. Good try, though. Fully defended. There we go. Make sure that we've got defenses under there as well. Yeah, basically, my entire area. Yeah, with at least, to be honest, I actually think we want to get 2 walls. Yeah. We're going to get 2 walls for the very simple reason that, well, I don't know, they did it historically, and therefore, if it worked back then, probably works now. But no, more so than that, we want to make sure that we don't have any bomb units going and disrupting us. Sure. Let's do this. Yeah, you can kind of see what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to make sure that we have all of our support platforms on the same level. There we go. Recruiting a lumberjack. Superb. Superb. And back to this level. Good. And I think that's fine. There's pretty much no reason to not, right? And if we want to in the future, we can always, like, plasterify. We can always plasterify it. Now, what did I want to do? I mean, traps-wise, yeah, we could probably do with getting some... There we go. The occasional trap just up and down. Just up and down this wall. Not really placing with any sort of specific pattern in mind, just more so we're going to need to stop the enemy, and therefore that's what we want to do. So, more lumberjacks. Yes, bring him in. Bring him in. This is... Honestly, this screams to me another lumberjack. This probably is enough ground to get another lumberjack. This feels like an insanely large amount of infrastructure for lumberjacks. Also, I need more coins. There are a couple of different ways to get coins during the night. In fact, no, I think there's literally just one way, and that is to hit land and hope that you get lucky and find a coin. But if I'm able to get some coins, then that would allow me to get, what, 1 or 2 more upgrades, which would be kind of great. Some stone. Not bad, but not really what I'm looking for. Yeah, we'll extend... Yep, I was going to say we'll extend over here because... You know what? We might even be able to get a 5th lumberjack. We might even be able to get a 5th lumberjack. This is gonna be good. We can also get some roads. I'd like to get some roads. That'd be kind of cool. We can also get ourselves another platoon of archers, which I'm very interested in doing. Yep. There's some coins. That takes me up to 24 coins. I needed 25 coins, video game. If you could just be so kind as to give me one more. One more. It's feeling good. It's feeling good. All these little guys have got their own. They've got their own areas to process wood, and that's kind of cool. Right, stone, yes. Don't need stone. I need wood. I need wood, and I need wood by the boatload. It's time that I get some more ballistas. I feel like my ballista expansion has been slacking lately. But the good news is we're doing fine for crops, and that will definitely get us another platoon of archers. Whether or not the archers are honestly that good is kind of by the by. Nice. Good. Still no sign of wood. No. Still no sign of coins. Nope, still no sign of coins. It's fine. Hey! Good stuff. Okay, that's what we like to see. Let's go and get ourselves... Let's go and get ourselves some more above minion cap. Aha! Okay, so we can only get... There we go. We can only get 4 minions per thingy. Yeah. Okay. Per economic zone. So presumably, if we get the if we get the increased cap for the housing area, then that will allow us to increase the cap per economic zone. Okay, so that's actually real swell. Right. New Horizons, this is the opportunity to expand. I think I was going to go for that. Harvesting metal, that was another thing that I was going to go for. Let's get New Horizons, actually. Sure. Let's get New Horizons. Do I now have the ability to... Yes, I have the ability to build slightly further. Which is not massive, but is useful because it means that I can expand here. There we go. And... Do you know what? Yeah, let's just do... Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. I don't know if we're going to be sort of straining our food supplies a little bit here. That is potentially a worry. But we'll just chance it, you know? We'll just chance it. I also will see if I can try and maybe free up a little bit of extra space along the back of the base here for some more crop fields once we get to that point. Okay, good. I still don't know, right? I still don't know what drives the enemies to attack in different locations. So I'm going to scrap that because I honestly don't think... I don't think that they didn't... I don't think that they attacked because they could get across. That's the thing. Also, yeah, I need to get more of these. I think they attacked for other reasons, and I'm not too sure what it was. I will get some traps. There we go, some traps here. Whoops. Yeah. That in there. That in there. That in there. That in there. So that's across a couple of different levels. Can also get you in here sunk in, and you in there sunk in. Maybe that's what I should have been doing the entire time. Maybe if it's sunk in, the enemy will come and walk through. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. Let's get... We still not built that stuff yet? I suppose, to be fair, our workers have been doing a pretty darn good job. Our builders have been doing a pretty darn good job. Here's what I want to do next. I want to get some archery platforms. And I would like to build... Yeah, basically, just across here. That's basically what I want to do. Yeah. Nice. I'll maybe put in a support column so that it looks and feels a little bit more natural. Because without it, it does kind of look really, really funky. But, hey, it's cool. And then up here, we are going to have... I don't want to do all this manually. Where's my builder? My builder's still building. Holy cow, my builder is probably... Builder's probably the busiest person around. Yeah. Okay, builder, you keep building then. I won't worry. I won't worry about it. I do need a little bit more wood to completely finish all of my objectives. Yeah, I don't even like this. I want to keep it this, like, lattice grid system. Let's scrap all of that. Yeah, I know. Weird, weird, weird. But I can get... I can get this thing, can't I? Cannot attach. Maybe I can't. Can I get these? No, they need to have... They need to have, like, a grounded base. Ah, bummer. What about wooden floor? No, we can get wooden floor on top of this. That might be something that we do to beautify things ever so slightly. I just don't love the look. Can't attach. What about if I build up some pillars here? If I build up some... There we go, some pillars there. How How about that for attachment? No. Don't think so. Okay, well, you know what? If that's... Or maybe there's a... Maybe there's a bit of plaster that would help out? Not really. There's a door? A large plaster gate? I mean, that's cool as heck, to be honest, but not for my purposes. Okay, you know what? It's fine. If we have to do this, then we have to do this. That's fine. How much does it cost for a new builder? Because I cannot be bothered building. It requires 50 coins. I don't have 50 coins, I'm afraid. I don't have 50 coins. Builder, yeah, you keep up the good work. I will also do a little bit of extending the wall down here. Here we go. Extend the wall to the periphery. Yeah, of where I can operate. Just so that the enemy can't pull any funnies on me. Yeah, this area is still accessible. That's good. Nice. Okay, my builder has got so much to do. So much to do. But that's fine. That's fine. We're okay with that. You are actually working on the bit that I want you to work on right now. That's good. Let's go help out. Now, am I going to be able to get some archers up here? I don't know. We might not manage. We might not manage. But we're certainly going to try. I can also get at least one more... Maybe, potentially, by the end of today, 2 more ballistas. Which would be phenomenal. Right. Builder, after you're done this, please go and work on the stone quarry. Because I kind of desperately need more stone. Or I will desperately need more stone when tomorrow I go full ballista. And I'm thinking tomorrow is definitely full ballista day. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Right. Archers. We can get 3 platoons. Let's do it. Nice. And we need 500 food for the next one. That's completely fine. We'll do that in a little bit. Let's go and get static. There we go. Do we have a little bit of overlap there? We do. It's fine. And then we need 1,000 wood for the next one. So, if we are able to hit 500 food, then that's great. If not, that's fine too. Can I do personal guards? Yeah, come with me. Come with me. Right, yes. Surround me. And then come up this way. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, I believe. I believe so hard. I believe you can do it. Yes? Yes? Oh! It's a Christmas miracle. No? No, 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 no. Okay, good, 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 good. Let's orient this way. Orient this way. Move forward, move forwards. And unfollow platoon. Oh! Look at that! Look at that. That works absolutely perfectly. Okay, great. Great, 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 great. This is looking better. Where's my builder? Where's my builder? What is he doing? You're throwing bits at the wall over here. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I appreciate what you're doing here, bud. But like, I need you to go and get out to the. I need you to go and get out to the stone area. This is important. This is definitely very important to do. And to be honest, I have completely neglected. It's great that this side of the castle is completely double walled and it's looking really good. It's looking really impressive. However, there's another entire side of the castle, which it's actually way easier to access the king on, and that's not double walled. Not at all. Okay, well, no matter. No matter. I think we're just about to get a little bit more wood. We need enemy portal's almost open. I know. Just give me either a little bit more wood or a little bit more food, video game. I'm not moving from here. We're in a firmly held position. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Right in there. Superb. Okay, I will go and build this. I hope. Yep. There we go. Good. And we should have no issues building There we go. Building in time before... Huh. Building in time before the enemies open fire on me. Okay, well, that's a lot. That is a lot of defensive improvements over the course of that day. I am satisfied with that. Are the enemies going to give me a challenge? Oh, yeah, they will give me a challenge. That's like a flippin' battering ram thing. And what are you? Flying, encouraging, predatory, healing skeleton grunt. That's a name. That's an extensive name. I prepared for this, though. Or, I like to think that I did. We've done everything that we possibly can. The enemy... Yeah, the enemy is absolutely gonna get... Oh, yeah, you just got absolutely cream crackered, buddy. Well, enjoy death. Enjoy death. I'm gonna stay up here for now. But I'm gonna take... Get down here. Yep, you're coming through. Okay. One. Oh, 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 oh. Let's kill the enemies there. Okay, you're... Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Where'd the king go? Where'd the king go? What? Where did the king go? I don't know where the... I don't know where the heck he went. What the heck? Retry the battle. I don't understand what happened there, to be honest. That was really, really strange. So those yeah, we'll skip this. We don't need to deal with this. Yeah, what the heck happened there? That was very, very strange. I mean, we were doing fine. The king was on full HP, you know, maybe taking a few hits, a few tickles, but nothing major. Also, where is the... This is wave... Yeah, this is wave 5. Yeah, this is fine. I'm taking some arrows. Make sure that I've got my sword out. That's good. Oh, the king took one arrow in the face and is on half HP. You explode, and that's really problematic. Yeah. That's the big deal. And then these guys have crept along the walls, which, oh my lordy, which is a little bit annoying, but actually I can destroy you. Okay, the king needs more HP. That's what I need to do. That's what I need to sort out. King absolutely needs more HP. The flippin'... Wow. Okay, don't quite understand what happened there. There was a couple of, like, weird bits and bobs that went on. First of all, great. Delighted that the king is okay in this alternate reality. Oh, victory. Great. 200 and something gold. Wave 5, fantastic. Restore the castle. Yeah, the piles and piles and piles of skeletons. I think that had something to do with why you took so much damage. I also think that there was like a... I think there was like a rogue arrow or two that launched over the entirety of the castle and landed on the king. Yeah, so definitely doing a little bit of actual king, like, king defense is probably what we want to do. Right. Can I get another builder? Yeah, I'm gonna get one more builder because, to be fair, we could really use another builder. Armored core, battle enhancers. No, where's the king? Where is the king? Yeah, the king is 250 health. Increases damage resistance for 50 coinage. It's not bad. Let's do it. Let's do at least one level. And then Royal Fury increases his damage. I think I'll actually take defensive and... Yeah, sure. We'll take increases defensive and his damage. That does kind of wipe me out financially for a little bit, but that's okay. We'll also take Terrain Mastery. Sure. Can I do this down here? I guess so. We'll put that down there. Salvage we've already got. Nice. Double jump I don't need. We're recruiting a builder. Great, and not a moment too soon. If I can get... I mean, can I get... I can get loads of stuff, actually. I can get loads of stuff today. I need to also do something about my... I need to do something about my metal. Right, so... What were the main attack vectors? Recruiting a mason. Yeah. Here's what I want to do. I want to tidy this area up. This needs to get binned off. Yeah. You're going to get binned off as well. And then we're going to expand. I'm not going to do this over the course of the night because it's going to be really annoying to me. But we're going to expand this out here. We're going to expand this out here. And we're going to defend this area. We're going to defend this area properly. Excellent. Good news. And the builders are doing an absolutely stellar job of keeping up with all of the building, which is great. Very, very happy with that. So, let's go into build mode. Let's get... We're going to get a whole bunch of ballistas up and down here. That is absolutely, unquestionably what we want to do. But we're not going to do that right now. Let's also ditch... Let's ditch this wall here. Yeah, ditch that there. You're going to fall probably. That's fine. Don't care. And then let's get some plaster. And then we're going to see if we can try and do... We're going to see if we can try and do some plaster reinforcements. Yeah, we're going to completely surround... We're going to completely surround the king. There is pretty much no reason not to. Yeah, and we're gonna do... Let's go one larger so that I don't have to deal with my own body. There we go. And here. Nice. And what we want to do is we want to have a door. That's a bit of a big door. I'd like a small plaster door. 100 HP. I want something with a little bit more HP. Small plaster door it is. We'll build the door. We'll build the door at this side. Right at the back, basically. So people can still get access. If they need to. But it's going to be pretty much controlled by... Pretty much controlled entry, so no one else is going to be able to get in. Make this a little bit thicker. Make this a little bit thicker. Ditch that in there, and there, that there, so that we clean up a little bit of space. And then it should just be a case of building up if we've got the kits. Yep. Cool. And then we build up. Nice to that level. I do like in this game how quickly you can just sort of like throw different walls up. That's really nice. It's good. And I don't think that we're sort of at that stage where we need to worry about putting traps in the king's room. How have I messed that up? Oh, I need an extra layer here. Can we cap this? We're going to need to go a little bit higher. Okay. That's fine. Now this is a castle. This is a real castle. Look at this. It's all for the king. Is there a... There's a roof piece. Yeah. That seems daft. That seems like a bad idea to have such a tiny little roof. I mean, sure. I guess we'll have a tiny little roof at either side. Am I gonna make the whole thing out of roof? A drawbridge? I mean, it's cool. It's really cool, but it's not for me right now. No, it is not. What is this, by the way? What's this? I don't know. Don't know what that piece is. But we just build this into there. Not enough resources. Okay. Well, we'll just half build it then. What do we need more of? Oh, we're so close. We're so close. We need like 6 more stone. I mean, who cares? We'll be fine. Sorry, this is a bit nasty to kind of like trap you in here, but I can assure you it is necessary. I dislike the fact that there is like a little lip there, but whatever. That's fine. Right. Other thing that I want to do is just double check. Are we at capacity for our farmers? I suspect that we are not. So let's also add a little bit of extra capacity for our farmers. We're definitely at capacity for our lumberjacks. We know that. Yep. Where's my builders? Where are my builders? What are they doing? They're still building a massive amount of floorboards over here. Honestly, don't really blame you. Don't really blame you at all. Look at this. We're actually assembling like a proper flippin' castle. This is phenomenal. This is really, really good. Okay, let's let all of this get built. I don't think I really want to do anything else. I will go and harvest some wood whilst we're waiting for all of this to happen. And then maybe we just take on the enemy. I'm kind of after a lot of coin. I'm after a lot of cash. I'm after a lot of coin. We don't have much, and I could do with some more. Well, would you look at that? What a glorious sight it is to behold. It's fantastic. The king's... I guess this is the keep. I guess the king's keep is coming along grand. Yeah, it's looking real swell. You know what else is looking swell? The fact that I can get another load of archers. You know what? Let's intersperse them on the front row. I don't know if there's like physics issues with maybe having the 2 of them in the same area, but who cares? Here's the other thing that we can get, and I'm very keen to do it. We're gonna try and make it as even as possible. Try and get some more ballistas, and yep, look at that! Look at that! Okay, that feels like a substantial expansion. That feels really, really good. I think, honestly, we're barely gonna get the King's Keep done today. I should probably help out here. Yeah, I will help out. It's fine. We'll get that done. So if we're not gonna get the King's Keep done today, let me... that's fine, actually. We're not going to get the King's Keep done today. Are we going to get the wall done? It's kind of imperative that we do. I need to increase the height of this wall as well. That's pretty much a non-negotiable. I was kind of hoping to do this tomorrow. Not going to lie. Whoops. Kind of hoping to do this tomorrow. Because my builders are already kind of super busy today. But... needs must, I suppose. Okay, good. And then there's also... oh, that's awkward. There's like a gap. It's like a gap of 1. Does that bother me? No, it doesn't. I'll tell you why it doesn't bother me. I'll tell you why it doesn't bother me at all. Because I will move this all back. Right? Yep. Great. Move that all back. So we'll move this all back. And then what we will do is we'll replicate exactly what we have over at the other side, which is a thinner wall of just wood. There we go. Yeah, it's fine. We'll fix the off bits in just a little bit. Also, hypothetically, if I was just to test out a big door could kind of go there. It would take a little bit of finagling. It would take a little bit of finagling, but it would work. Yeah, we could do it. We might do that. We might do that in time. Yeah, I'm looking at the walls here, and there's about a 0% chance that we actually get finished. Can I climb up here? No. There's about a 0% chance that we get finished with building this tonight. I think that is highly unlikely. I do think it looks good as heck, though. It looks amazing. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Where are my builders? They're here. What are they doing? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, do we want to take on the enemy? I mean, this needs This needs some decorations. Castle decorations. Yeah. And we need some torches, which should lighten the place up. Some torches fitting of a throne room. That's gonna look pretty ugly, to be honest. But you know what? We'll roll with it. Maybe we put in a pillar as well. Nah, can't be bothered with a pillar. One of those. One of those. Anything else? Oh, I don't know. Put in a tree. Sure. It's the king's. It's the king's prison. More so than anything. Will this give me light? Please give me light. It gives me the slightest bit of light. Am I going to need to fill this entire room filled with lights in order to get the slightest modicum of a little bit of brightness? Honestly, I kind of think that's exactly what I'm going to have to do. Anyway, builders, I hope you've been building and hustling hard in all of the time that I've been dealing with this. Excuse me, King. There we go. How's that? It's better. Kinda. There we go. Okay. Ooh, that's good. There's good progress on the wall there. Good progress on the wall. That's what we like to see. Nice. Keep on chucking everything. It's not going to be enough, though, is it? Not even close. Not even close. I'll go down and do... There we go. Some of the bottom stuff here. I don't know if the enemy are going to be able to get through this lattice structure that is already built of the plan stuff. I guess we'll find out momentarily, eh? Well, we're 10 seconds out. Not going to lie. I'm kind of impressed with myself and the builders that we've managed to do as much as we've managed to do, but that's... Yeah, it's a little bit left for tomorrow. That being said, I'm really happy again with the number of improvements that we made. Worst case scenario, right, is that... Okay. Okay, worst case scenario, whoa, a skull thrower. You know what? I'm glad that I decided to make all of these improvements. I am glad that I decided to make all these improvements. Also, I need to put a ladder here because this is kind of ridiculous that I'm not able to get around here quickly enough. Whoa. What the heck happened? My archers have taken a lot of damage. Okay. Presumably from one of the skull throwers. Oh boy. Okay, there's enemies attacking from all different sides. Whoa. Okay, you know what? But that's fine. That's definitely something that we can cope with. Lots of good ballista shots here. I am fine with this if you're going to come up the inside here. I'm not fine with that. I will... There we go. Give you a little bit of... there we go. Action here. Good. We lost a platoon of archers. Yeah, you know what? If that's all that we lose, that's great. I don't know how the king is gonna... Oh, I don't know how the king is gonna manage to stay alive against... Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, let's kite you a little bit. And yes, let's let those ballistas... Let's let those ballistas do what they do best. Ballist. Or whatever it is. Okay, this is a mess. You're a menace. Okay, I need to get down here. There we go. Attract you. What the heck? What the heck? You just walked right through the... You just walked right through the flippin' wall there. Like it was nothing. Okay, I don't know if the king's gonna survive this encounter. Thankfully, I spawned right next to the door. There we go. Yes, good. And even though I ended up... amazing. Amazing. Even though I ended up dying, we ended up respawning right around the back. Those plaster walls, I thought they were stronger than wood. Wow. That was legitimately really, really tight. That was really, really dangerous. Yes, I do want to restore the castle. So, what was the big thing there? It was ranged siege weaponry. That was the problem. In fact, that was pretty much the entirety of the problem. But I'm really, really glad that I ended up building this plaster block for the king. That being said, I am going to check. I'm going to check. So wood HP, wooden walls have got 4 HP. And then you've got plaster walls have got 13. So they are better. They're not much better, though. Anyway, builders, yeah, you need to get back to work. I think in terms of like small enemy fire, we kind of got the job done there. Do I get my archers back? Press to assemble guards. Oh yeah, they should just pop back into existence. Okay, well that's good. Yeah, continue along our planned course. Projectile traps? Yeah, I would love to, but I don't have the cash to do anything like that at the moment. The road zone, maybe. The evacuation zone, nah. God-given powers. I mean, I love the idea of doing that sort of stuff, but I just feel like no. The ability to build faster, the ability for me to actually have an impact on the battle would be great. Terraforming, I do like the idea of terraforming, but I think it's honestly, I think it's got to be builders, you know. At least one builder. Stone architecture. Actually, yeah. Do you know what? I will do that. Yeah, I will absolutely do that. That seems good. We're recruiting a builder. Great. That's what we like to see. So, we need another... Maybe we skip plaster entirely. Maybe we just go straight to stone. Maybe we go straight to stone. We also need to just check. Did I extend the... I extended the walls all the way down here. And the enemies could still get through. Which is to be expected. But we should have had... We should have had traps. We should have had traps in this location to deal with enemies. Yeah, I mean, if we know that they're going to come from this angle, then, yeah, we're just going to, like, trap the absolute heck out of them, which I think is great. Right, next on the agenda is stone architecture. We can get a massive stone drawbridge. I'm not even thinking in large enough scale. See, a door like that is actually perfect. 400 stone. Yeah, I think that's actually kind of great. If I go here, we get rid of you. Yeah, and then get rid of that. I think we can get a stone gate in here for 400 HP. That's good. This has got way more HP, but it's also a much larger target. What do we got? Some roofs. Yeah, lots of roofs, in fact. Some stairs. A stone support passage. I like that a lot. But the stone cube is really what I'm here for. Now, let's see. What can we do with the stone cube? We need to be strategic about this, right? We need to think the area that is going to receive... Oops. The area that is going to receive the most damage is the front, the facade. So that is what we're going to use our limited amount of stone on. There we go. Good. Yeah. So that area, stoneify, I think is great. The next thing, can we... I think we can. We can create some sort of like crenellations, some arches here, which have a sort of strategic advantage. I don't know if we can shoot out of windows, but stone fence? There's such a thing as a stone fence? I don't know about that. But we can shoot out of these things, right? I think. Let's see. Yeah, let's make it so that we have got... Let's leave the... We'll leave the archer ones. There we go. Yeah, and we'll leave the archer ones, and then we will have... We'll see if this works. We'll see if this works. If they can't fire out of here, then no, you know, no big deal. That's fine. But then this could end up being a real travesty. I feel like maybe the answer is... Maybe the answer is just let's not chance it, to be honest. Because all that we need to do is... All that we need to do to fix this, and not have it be super sketchy, is build... I mean, yeah, something like this, like a support column above, and then... Or even just something like this. Yep. And then something like that. And then, depending on how we want to attack, how we want to tackle the problem, maybe we want to raise it just a little bit higher. But you can see what I mean here, right? You see what I mean? Let's do 2 up to there. We can choose to put a lid on this. We can choose to, you know, we can choose to add some pillars. We can choose to add whatever we want. But it should just mean that this stuff soaks up the damage before other stuff does. There we go. Good. Good. That's looking pretty good. We get you up here. You over there. And right along to the end here. Great. It's good. It feels really, really good to be able to put our stone to use. This needs to get cleaned up, thankfully, because my builders are so overworked. Not slow, just overworked. We should be able to... There we go. Completely build up to here, and then build up to the end. Great. Right. I'm thinking that we might want to get a lid, but I'm thinking that we might not want to do that right now. Do I have the goods? I absolutely do have the goods to get another one of these suckers. But I'm going to do that in a minute. Holy cow. Do we... I mean, I did get a 3rd builder. I don't even think that's going to be enough. Oh, there we go. There all my archers are coming back. I am almost certain that our builders are going to be overworked. And there's pretty much nothing that I can do about it. Say levy. Right. First of the new weaponry is down. 2, we're going to get way more. And yeah, to be honest, probably even get a 2nd layer. We could probably even get a 2nd flippin' layer of these ballistas. It's good, because they are good. They are really, really good. We like them. Other thing that I want to do, I mean, let's just talk minor sort of tweaks and adjustments. Can I get this in here? Excuse me. Are we not allowed to place? Not allowed to place here? Place up to there. Place along here. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, so that's a little bit better. This area is still accessible to enemies. This entire wall section needs to be increased. This is, of course, going to get a stone facade at some point. Oh, I don't have the goods to make that happen. Yeah, stone facade is going to go on at some point. We'll deal with that later. For now, let's just let the builders do their thing, and let's pass through this horrifically dark point in the evening. Do you know what? This is almost, and I say almost with a bit of a pinch of salt, it's almost starting to look like a proper castle. It's actually pretty darn good. Let's get rid of some of these traps. There we go. That is for one reason and one reason only. It is to roll out the new standard in defense technology, stone. That's right. We love stone around here. And if the enemy decides to throw any more catapulty things at me, then we will be prepared for them. Right. Good. Good. And yeah, we can actually just come up and above. I don't know why I just don't get a normal sized wall here. Yep. There we go. That's good enough. It's good enough. Doesn't need to be perfect. Just needs to be good enough. I am happy with that. I'm happy with that. This door is... Ow! I was just very, very optimistic, wishful thinking to get through, to get through that. No matter. No matter. I should really, like, upgrade my personal fighting effectiveness. That is not something that I have yet. I've not something that I've yet done. We're definitely moving from a, like, trap-based model. In fact, I think, to be fair, we've already moved. We've already moved from a trap-based model to a trying to stop the enemies at the gates sort of style model. Now, let's get some stone over here. Great. And I think that's for the best. I think that is absolutely for the best. I think it's easier. I think it's better. I think it's more fun. Let me squeeze another one in here. No. Yeah, I think it's good. Whether or not we're going to be successful, I don't know. Let's there we go. I'll build this so that the builders don't have to come up here. Fine. I think we're going to take, literally at the very soonest opportunity, I think we're just going to take the enemies on. Yeah, keep on throwing all of that in there. I want to get cash. I suffer from massive cash generation problems. Is there anything that I could get, maybe in the economy section, that would allow me to... where's it? Economy. Is there anything that would allow me to generate coins? Mine zone, temple zone, produces mana. I don't want that. A barrack zone increases the number of platoons that a player can build. It's cool, it's useful, but I'm not in a cash rich position yet. A battle enhancer. Yeah, I mean, I'd love a battle enhancer, but I don't have the coins. Area of effect traps. I'd love area of effect traps. I'd love a multi-ballista. Heck yeah, I'd love a multi-ballista. That'd be great. I'd love more territory to play around with, but we need more money for it all. Okay, you know what? Yeah, do I need any more traps? No, I feel like I don't need any more traps. We've got plenty of traps, as is. Let's go and help out. The builders are just so much better at building than me. There is a very interesting upgrade. The upgrade to upgrade the building hammer costs 500. Costs a heck of a lot, to be honest with you. But if we get that, then that will allow me to build 9 blocks at once, which is kind of cool. Yeah, see, this just ain't it, Chief. This just ain't it. Also, I'm now wondering, do I want to bring the walls right round the back of the keep? Do I maybe want to upgrade the walls of the keep to stone? Probably do. But I also probably am not that bothered. I mean, since I've invested so much stone in the front of the castle, my hope would be we're going to be able to stop... We're going to be able to stop the enemies before they get here. Right, I think that's good enough. Okay, builders, you can build whatever you want to build. Just get it done. And then I will go and call... Yep, call the enemy in. Call the enemy in. I want to see what we've got. This is going to be a big one. I've built more defenses. It's feeling a little bit shaky at the moment, but I need the cash, and I would really like to get a few big, expensive upgrades. Maybe to get bigger, better ballistas, flamethrowers, all that sort of stuff. That would be great. Okay. The bomb units, skull throwers, siege engine character type things. Yeah, not super hot. Not super hot on that. But this is okay. This is fine. This is fine. Yeah. Let loose the arrows. So, if there are any catapult things that come at me, I'm hoping that it's going to get caught on this beam. That's the dream anyway. You guys, yep, you're going to blow up the wall at the back here. Yep, you blow up a silly wall that nobody cares about right at the back there. That's great. You're going to rush the wall, but the wall is not impenetrable, but it is thicker. It is thicker. We are really doing some damage to all of the siege engines. Yeah, magic is waning already. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. You've gone down to the traps. I'm going to go out into the battlefield here. You get annihilated, buddy. Absolutely amazing. Wow. Okay, that worked out just about as perfectly as I could have hoped. It was also, like, weirdly the plan. Like, that was good. King is in his little thing. Oh, relocate treasure chest unlocked. Oh, that's kind of nice. That's very nice, in fact. Victory. Wave 7 has been obliterated, and we get 344 coins. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I know. Restore the castle. We take some damage to the traps. Look at this. Look at how good this castle looks. We took a little bit of damage at our front gate, but it's actually really easy for us to... It's actually really easy for us to defend that specific area because we can just sort of, like, build out a bit of a gatehouse, I think. If we want to. The real question is, what do I want to purchase? I've got, what did I've got? 420 coins. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's still not enough, though, is it? I mean, maybe some knights? Yeah? Telemax? Could get some more archers. The archers seem okay. I could get myself a longbow. What's a battle enhancer do? From arrow ranks, increasing firing rates. Yeah, I mean, I would love to do that. I'd love to do all of that, but it really is a question of what's the biggest bang for our buck. I think New Horizons is almost certainly a good thing to get. Let's try area of effect traps. Is that the right thing to do? Yeah, let's try area of effect traps. What have we got? We've got a magnet trap. A magnet trap that pulls towards itself. A wind tunnel. Pushes both friendly and enemy units in one direction. Okay, I feel like that was a bad purchase in hindsight. Not great. Let's... I just want to get it. I want to get a flamethrower. I want to get a flamethrower. I want to get a defensive cannon. What about economy? Mine zone? Do you know what? Can we just do... Let's do battle enhancers. Sure. What do we got? What do we got? The banner of the general gives hope and improves the armor of all units. I don't need that. I don't want that. You know what? Give me a back-to-back. Give me a back-to-back repeat. This could end up being an absolute unmitigated disaster, but that banner is terrible. I don't want to deal with that. I don't need armor on my archers. I don't need armor... Well, I suppose I need armor on myself and armor on my king. But everything else is very much surplus to requirements. Okay. You've got some healing skeleton archer. Well, the healing part I'm not a fan of, but the fact that there's no siege engines... Pros and cons here, right? Pros and cons. Everything's been repaired. That's good. How are my walls looking? My walls feel fine. Okay, yeah, we should just have, I hope, absolute obliteration of all of the archers. They're all going to be within range of... Yeah. All could be within range of everything. Let's drop down and have a little look. See how things are doing. We can respond if we need to. But the ballistas are continuing to do a lot of damage. Looks like there's been a little bit of an incursion. No, we're fine. We're totally fine. Archers currently doing stuff. Oh, yep, there's been an incursion at the back here. Incursion at the back. That's fine, it's fine. Yep. The king, they're trying to get access to the king. But don't worry, king, I am here to protect you. And you know what? If everybody would like to sort of come out into the attack range of the ballistas, then that would make my job just a heck of a lot easier. Yeah, I do feel if I could... 26 units left? Yeah. If I could do more damage, then that would be great. Oh my lordy, you exploded quite largely. Fine. I don't know why you're not attacking the king. Don't get me wrong, I'm kind of delighted that you're not. And you've also got like 500 HP. Oh my... Oh my lord, that ballista just destroyed you. We need to find out where these units... We need to find out where these units actually manage to get into the castle. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna die here if I'm not careful. Yeah, bring the Bring the ballistas round. Let's get the archer. Let's get you guys here. Yeah, personal guard. Personal guard. Yep, personal guard me. Guard me, guard me, guard me. There we go. Come on, do some attacking. And let's get down. Let's get down and let's see if we can try and take these enemies out. I don't know why they're not attacking the king. Don't get me wrong, I'm delighted that they're not. But if you could... Yeah. If you could attack the enemies, please, archers. Is it just me, or are these archers not doing a very good job at all of actually being my personal guard? Okay, unfollow the platoon. There you go. Great. Okay, so if you're not following me in guard formation, then you're actually able to do your job. Okay, nice. Well, that's good. The good news is I am in for a massive payday if we can make it happen tonight. Which we need to get 18 units. We need to get 18 units left. We've got 18 units left. That's fine. Oh, that's through the king. That's maybe a bit annoying. Yeah, you and your shield is really stopping me from doing much damage. Death is a minor setback. Yeah. Where the heck are all these units? Where the heck are all these units congregating? Protect the king. Yeah, but the king has got... Yeah, I was going to say, the king has got plenty of life and a good amount of attack. So that's fine. Cool. Good. So where are these enemies getting through? Yep. They're getting through mostly the front gates. Come on. Look at the crazy HP on this sucker. This is why we need the ballistas. Also, this is why we need some form of, like, flamethrower. Something to help. Also, maybe some, like, knights. Some better melee units than me. Yeah. Because this is not it, Chief. This is not it. Go. Okay, so you're getting through there. Oh my lordy, look at this. Look at this pile of bones. Look at this pile of bones. Yeah. A wind tunnel here would be kind of cool. There we go. I don't want to take any damage. Thank you. Yep, archers keep on firing here. What do we got? We got 4 units left. Well, you know what? Before we do polish the enemies off, I want to just check. So how did they get through? They dug underground? How did the enemies get in? I don't know how they got in. I don't know how the vast bulk ended up getting in. Was it through here? I don't know. Ah, come on. Okay, the explosive enemies really are the bane of my existence. They're quite annoying. Right, there's 2 units left. Where are they? Probably in this hole somewhere. Let me out. Oh my lordy. Look at the pile of skeletons here. Wow. Wow. That was bonkers. That was really, really bonkers. Okay, don't know quite what was happening there. There was clearly, like, some pathing issues. Honestly, that probably saved me. And by me, I mean saved the king. But who actually cares? We get a 1.9 multiplier, and that gives me 500 coins. 175 gold picked up. Restore the castle. Yeah, it would be nice if I could have a little look at where it was that the enemies did manage to get in. I'm not too sure. Not too sure. I have some solutions, though. I have some solutions. Half of the solutions are going to be deploying some more advanced traps. Flamethrower, defensive cannons. I think it's got to be... Defensive cannons, excellent destroying heavy units, but they're dangerous to friends and foes. Yeah, let's get you. Sure. And then what about here? Extending metal spikes. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. And then anything else? I'll take New Horizons. Sure. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. Well, that was quite something. That was a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot. by and large, though, I think... That's very bad. By and large, worked really, really well. Yeah, was very, very, very happy with that. Here's what I think we want to try and do. I think we want to create ourselves like a... Oh, it must have been through the... It must have been through the plaster. It must have been through the plaster. That must have been the point of ingress. Yep, good. And then here. Oops. Good and good. Yeah, so I would like to get another door. Yeah, another door. Like here. Yep. And we'll build this further out. Because, of course, I've got the New Horizons. That's plaster. That's the wrong thing, potato. And let's go yoink this. Go and yoink this. And put a lid on it. Nice. So, if we do this, what I'm currently thinking, can we go through here? We can't go through here. That's going to be a bit of a problem. We'll go inside in a minute. We will build the door, I guess, and then we will go inside. Yep. Nice. It's going to be dark in here. But let's go in. Let's go in. Thank you. It's time to build some traps. Time to build some traps, some actual more advanced traps than what we're normally doing. We can also get some magnet traps as well. Let's build you over there. Kind of got a bit waylaid by this, but it's fine. Here we go. Magnet traps, magnet traps, magnet traps, magnet traps, magnet traps. Yeah. Yes, that's good. That's what we want. But no, what I want here is my new special type of trap. There we go. Good. All of these. Ah, bummer. I knew there was something that we were missing. The thing that we're missing is the upgrade to the pickaxe. That's going to allow me to get metal. That's the basalt thing blocks over here, I guess. So I need to get metal in order to get those metal traps up and running. I don't have any way to automate metal extraction, but I think for a gatehouse, that's not bad. That's not bad. Do I need anything else? I don't think so. This is definitely metal, isn't it? I say that. I'm not actually sure. Yep, it's metal. Okay, good. 5 metal? Is that it? We get 5 metal from destroying all of this... all this stuff. If I mine off the entire, like, top of it, will it collapse? Do we get metal for it? Maybe it's not metal. Could just be normal stone. Let me see if there's any more metal style structures in the world. Yeah, I feel like it can't be metal. Can't be metal. Yeah, I think this is metal instead. This is just somewhere up on the mountain. As opposed to... Yeah, this looks more promising? I don't know. This is why I should have left it to my minions to do. Because this is... This no good. This no good. This no good. What else looks like metal? I mean, this does look like metal, doesn't it? It really does look like metal. And I do have the capability to get metal. What about this up here? Again, this also looks like metal. But I've been jebaited. I've been jebaited before. You're just not going. What's this? This is snow, presumably? Yeah, so what's... No sign of metal. Yeah, no sign of metal. Okay. Maybe it's just a case of, like, mining... Like, actual mining? Do we need to, like, mine into the ground in order to get? I don't really want to try that, to be honest with you. Don't really want to try that. Don't really want to mess around with water either. No. Okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Here's what we're going to do. We've got builders that are currently doing absolutely nothing. Let's fix that up. Okay, this is the suction zone here. That's nice. I probably want to get some more suction zones somewhere else. That sounds bad, but I swear I didn't mean it that way. No, what I would like is, yeah, another layer. Another layer of... Is this really the most efficient way of doing this, actually? I mean, that cost me 500 stone. That was a very laggy disassembly. Yeah, that sets me 500 stone. But, I mean, if I just get... These pillars are 60. And they're kind of cool, but... If I was just to do it out of wood, would that make any meaningful difference? Can't attach that there. This is long wooden ramp. I don't really understand what the point of this ramp is. What else? What else can I do? Is there like a plaster? Is there like a large plaster component? Drawbridge. Oh yeah, I need to get ladders. No wood. Nah. Nah, there's not anything. Okay, let's make a wooden platform then. I've got wood on the floor below. And it will allow me to save more of my stone for defending and improving and making solid other stuff, which I think is perfect. Whilst we're doing that, let's get another... To be fair, we're probably fine just to get a ladder up here. Famous last words, but if we get a ladder... There we go. Good. A ladder will allow me to access this area if I ever need to. So that's fine. That's nice. Also, I feel like it would be a good idea to have some sort of defenses in the throne room. Or at least around the throne room. What I was basically thinking is, what if I put a ballista like over in the hills over there? You know, something like that. Just to help out. I'm also thinking maybe we want to make a moat. Maybe we want to make a moat. I did get this tool is... I don't really know what this tool is for. Is that gonna extract... This is the terrain tool, by the way. Is that gonna extract stuff from the ground? I did like a little experiment over here with it. So maybe that does actually do what we need it to do. But if I could get a moat, oh boy, that changes the game entirely. Okay, can't build that far yet. Don't worry. That's cool. Let's see. Again, I'm just giving my builders tons and tons and tons of work. But it'll be worth it. Almost certainly, probably, maybe. Right, we've got 3... Oh, that's a nasty, nasty fall if you make that one, Potato. That's something that you don't want to be doing. Let's get... There we go. Even if it's not actually built, we can leave that in there as is. Right, so that needs to be stonified. The facade needs to be stonified. Yep. Nice. And to be honest, there's some little holes around the bottom that honestly are a bit worrying for me. That's okay though. We also need to extend the wall out this way, and yep, we're gonna go up that way. Nice. Probably also want to extend this wall here too. We'll leave a little gap at the end. Actually, no. Why would I do that? I'm trying to think again. Maybe they'll path into Maybe they'll path in here, but they've not done that before, and so why the heck would they do that now? Right, we've got a flamethrower, or whatever it is. I would love to get the flamethrower in this position. I really, really would. But if I can't figure out where to get metal, I'm kind of cooked, to be honest. So let's just, for now, let's get 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's nice. And then I'm going to just try and figure out where I can get metal from. I just, for the life of me, cannot find it anywhere. Went on a little, like, mining expedition down there. I just don't know. I just don't know. So, here's my solution. My solution is buy a billion more ballistas. That's a bit of hyperbole there for you, but... Well, okay, one more ballista. One more ballista. I will go and build this. Is it even possible for my builders to get up here? It might not be, to be fair. Sounds like they're digging my trench, which is great. I could definitely do with getting some more builders, but what I really want to do is... Oh, look at this! Look at this, guys! Look at this! This is fantastic. And a drawbridge will go out from my little gatehouse over here to that area there. That is marvelous. Look at that. Okay, see if we can see any iron ore veins. I don't see anything, but you never know. I might get lucky. Okay, good. And yep. Oh, whoops. It's fine. Don't build that far out then. That's fine. Down a bit. And yeah, nice. Okay, I think that will moat the entire area. That'll moat the entire area, and then I moat the entire area, and we have got another line of defense against everything. It's so good. It's so good. Okay, so even though we didn't get the traps completely set up here, we've at least got a little bit. I'm not going to get through there. I know that I can't get through there. I've tried that before. And I have failed. Yeah, I mean... I should probably also just... I can't extend the walls, can I? Because we're at max capacity, or we're close to max here. I can technically add a bit more wall. Also, we are able to generate gold by... We're able to generate gold by mining, by digging this trench. That is a life hack. That's actually really broken. So let's get 2 builders. Let's get 2 builders. The reason that we can get 2 builders, if we recruit 2 builders, then we're able to dig the trench faster. And if we're able to dig the trench faster, we're able to get more coins faster, and that will allow me to get the cash that I need for whatever it is, the iron mine, which I really want. Also, let's get another one of these suckers. There we go. I'm gonna have to go and deal with that one myself, but that's fine. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. This is so good. I love how this is all coming together now. It's fantastic. It's really good. Still not completely sure that the king is any safer tonight than he was last night. But that's the king's problem. My problem is to have a good time. That's right. Okay, get up here. We're up to 74 coins. Marvelous. Okay, one of the builders has already gotten to this. Fantastic. Yep, keep on keeping on there. Don't know how you're planning to get out of that hole, buddy. Once you're down, you're kind of down. Oh, it's gonna happen though. It's gonna happen. This is looking good. If only we could solve our iron issues, then we could figure everything out. Maybe it's further over there. I doubt it. I doubt it. Alright, we got 33 seconds left. Yeah. Yeah, I know. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to get that done. That's fine, though. We'll just take it on the chin. Well, 10 seconds remaining. How is the trench looking? It's looking okay. And you know what? We'll make the rest of that wall happen literally just as the enemy decide to come at me. Okay, this is cool. This is really, really cool. I love the fact that we've got a trench up and running. We could be in for some... We could be in for some problems if... You know, what do we got here? Climbing... Okay, you're literally... you're literally a counter to a trench. Don't love that, but that's okay. We've got our own counters to a bunch of trenches. Do you know what? Let's move you up, move you up, move you up, move you up here, and stop you there. Good, nice. Okay, let loose, let loose, let loose. You're going around the edge. That's okay. We've got a couple of bombers that are gonna destroy a couple of pillars, but nothing crazy there. I want to keep more of an eye on what's going on here. We've got 34 units left. Ballistas are doing good stuff. Yep. There's a bomber there. Sorry. Just bumped that skeleton off. But actually, that should be fine. There's some healing going on. And the biggest problem... Yeah, the biggest problem... Oh, I need to get involved there. The biggest problem is that we are just not able to shoot short. That is an issue. Yeah. We're not able to shoot the ballistas short. And if we're not able to shoot the ballistas short, then they just... Yeah, they just become impotent. And we have to wait until the enemy have completely sort of surrounded us. There's some things that we can do with, like, traps and whatnot. I'm not sure what the best way of approaching the situation is. I think we just need more different styles of traps. And honestly, we just need metal. We need metal. We're at that stage where we need metal. Right? The king's under attack. 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 King is absolutely going down. There's nothing that I can do to stop you here. Yeah. Yeah, that was not super hot. That was not super hot. Yeah, King was killed by the Gravedigger. So we fight again, or are we going to need to do a different approach? Retry the battle. Yeah, that's the correct one, I think. Yeah. I think we can do it, right? I think we can do it. I think we maybe need to be a little bit more proactive in we need to be a little bit more proactive in sort of kiting the enemies. Because definitely as soon as the ballistas can't shoot, we are stuffed. Which is why we really need some flamethrowers, some short-range devices. Flyers as well. I think we're actually we're better with flyers here. Yeah. Flyers are fine. Okay, good. Nice. Taken out. There's a couple of bombers coming around the side here. Yeah, you're gonna destroy that if you can try. Traps over here. Maybe don't... Really? You're just gonna run right past? Yeah, I mean... Try and, like, walk up to the traps, please. You're just gonna literally walk right past the traps. Ugh. So annoying. Okay, good. Get sucked in. Get sucked in. Certainly the bombers are a little bit annoying. Because they kind of do disrupt the flow of things. Wait for the trap to activate. Come on. There we go. You all get sucked in. The traps go off. There we go. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, ballistas. How are the ballistas getting on? Whoa. Why can I move? I think I tried to climb there as opposed to tried to run. Oh, it's going to be close again, I think, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, King is under attack, but the King can do, like, nothing to damage these chumps. They're so darned... They're so darned armored. Jeez Louise. I think I can beat him. I think I can beat him. We just need to... We need to retry, yeah. Retry the battle. I don't really understand the difference between restart the wave or restart the battle. But I think we can do it. I do have faith that we can make it happen. What have we got this time? Let's have a look. Let's go and have a look. Let's see. What are we up against? Yeah. I'm gonna take some archers. I'm gonna take some archers with me this time. Okay. There is a lot more chance that we win here, actually. And I'll tell you why. It's because the enemies are flying, firstly, which is great. I think. Yep. I cannot do anything about that. I can kill the enemies though when they get involved. Oh, the archers can melee. It's good to note. You're gonna destroy the wall over there. That's fine. But the biggest, most important thing is that we've rolled with some siege engines now. Oh, there's some underground enemies here as well. Don't know about that. Yep, come with me. Come with me to enable personal guard. Yep. Come. And I'm gonna get to here and stop following. There we go. And get stuck in. There we go. Fantastic. Come with me. There's 9 units left. All of the 9 units are with me here. Can we land some hits? I do so little damage. It's really problematic. Nice. Okay, you know what? That was actually good. That was actually good. Well, we will defeat the enemy here. Whether or not the king takes any damage is another question. There we go. Close the door. Yep, thank you. And get you just... Oh, that was very close. Yeah. King's under attack. Really? Really? Magic is waning. Come on, king, get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Yes. 1 more. 2 more. There's literally 2 more, and we can do it. Amazing, we've done it. Okay, yeah. Yeah. That was brutal, to be honest. That was really, really brutal. I'm comfortable with the fact that our defenses are good. 279, 202. Is that enough to get me the gold that I need to get the iron mine? I'm so desperate for an iron mine. Yeah. I guess we'll find out in just a second. I think I will actually have enough gold. I so absolutely do. Okay, so we do mine zone. Yep. Let's do it. And then we're immediately going to build, I guess, a mine zone, like somewhere here. Sure. Okay, so that was a little touch and go. But not quarry zone, mine zone. Yeah. Miners will look for iron mine. The more mine zones you build, blah, 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 blah. Fine. Okay. And I'd like to get 3. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. That is absolutely fine. I will... There we go. Start the process of recruiting a miner. I want to see what the miners do. I want to see what they look like. We got builders coming in here. Yes, we do. That's very nice. That's what we like to see. We still have extra money, and I'm probably going to spend that on New Horizons, potentially. Something like that. Alternatively, no, I can't really do any traps. Small bait? Yeah, I like the idea of bait. I'll do New Horizons. I'll do New Horizons. Yeah, we'll get that unlocked. So that's nice, at least. That is great. Maybe next, if we have the cash, we'll get a new builder. Yeah, to help out. Right, it's dark. It's not too dark though. That's fine. Right. Today, the objective is literally all about... It is all about short stuff. It's literally all about short stuff. Let's go and get a big expansion to our trench. There we go. Yep. We'll go down to that depth. Sure, and we'll continue. Drag it out a little bit more. How deep and long can we go? That deep? Sure. That's a lot of terraforming to be getting on with for my workers, but I'm quite happy to let them just do that. Right, where are these miners? Have we got a single miner yet? I don't know. Also, we might need some more. We're recruiting another miner. We might need another farm. I think we should be fine for now. Okay, builders. This is great. We've got like a little furnace thing there. Here's the miner. Let's see what you go and do. So where are you gonna go and mine? Not sure. You're just gonna kind of wander around. Well, that's our third miner. That's great. I'm chuffed with that. That's nice. Right, now I'm afraid, builders, you got to get back to work. You got to get back around the front, and you got to start working on what needs to be worked on, which is the big old trench. So, other things that I want to do. I would like to keep expanding the stone wall here. Yeah, we're not going to do too much here. Stone wall there. Let's also get a door. Can't afford. It's overlapping. Can't attach. Yeah, but can I not just insert it here? Instead of... Okay, maybe I can't. That's unfortunate. There we go. Good. Down there. Yeah, what I was thinking, we get ourselves a stone door in here. Maybe it becomes a target. Maybe it doesn't. Doesn't really matter to me. What's clear is that the bomb units just seem to like go around the edge no matter what. So what I think I'll do is just have a little wall in here, and then we'll get another door right in there, and another wall just over at that side. Yeah, and I think that's honestly all that we really need to do. Maybe want to do something similar over here as well. Let's maybe be sensible about where we build the doors. And in fact, maybe build the doors before we build the wall. And the reason why we need doors over here, very obviously, because it's access for my tree people. Okay, can we just build all the way along here? Yep, and up. Hey, that's great. That's great. That's fantastic. I should probably go over there and do at least one door manually, just so that you can get through. There we go. Good. Nice. Good stuff. And that's looking better as well. Fantastic. How are we doing for cash? We're doing good for cash. We should be able to start generating quite a lot of it from all of the digging enterprises that we will shortly be undertaking. I'm not seeing much ore come my way. Miners. Not seeing any ore at all. Yeah, where's this ore? Come on. Come on. So where is it? Okay, it's there. I want to find you. I want to follow you. Where are you going? Where are you going? I've got to know. I simply have to know. Is it... Oh, I see. It is those things over there. That's quite a long distance. Right. So they are different. They're like the stone structures, but for iron instead. Okay, well, that's good. That's good. At least we know now, eh? That's great news. But that's still far away. It's not actually great news for us. It's just news. As Master Oogway said. New Horizons, no, don't need that. Don't need any of that. armor. I mean, honestly, I'd love the longbow. Like, give me the longbow video game. That would be phenomenal. That would be really good. Keep on mining here. Probably don't need to go this deep, to be fair. But, I mean, if we do go deep, then that means that we can absolutely justify ourselves a drawbridge, which I'm super keen for. So let's clean up this. Yep. Let's get that marked for removal. And then let's get ourselves a flippin' drawbridge. And that's going to go like here eventually. Yeah, we need we need a lot more builders. We need a lot more builders, but oh, it's so cool. It's so cool. And the good news is that every time they dig, they have a chance of getting iron or stone or whatever it is. You know, we got a lot of chances to get it. Right, so this goes here. Remove all this. Great. This here. Remove all that. And like this. Here. Remove that. I suppose that rather defeats the point of having a trench, but we're actually able to dig quite quickly, so should be okay in that regard. I might want to get some more mining capability. More miners would be kind of good. Kind of great, in fact. But I think I'll just save my cash. I'll just save my cash. Just let the video game do what it needs to do for now. We got 65 iron. This is still a bit of a kill zone. Still not unhappy with that. As long as we manage to get the sides reinforced here, I think we're onto a winner with this one. Just being able to stop the bombers is good in and of itself. I also could do with getting... What the heck is that? Is that something useful? No. I could also do with getting some more traps. Just like lining the side of this area. The magnet worked really well, but what didn't work well was the fact that there were clearly spaces in the defense system here. There we go. So let's do some of this stuff. Nice. And yeah, that's probably going to be fine. Any more for any more? Nope. Nope, no. But what I will do is in the trench. Heck yeah, look at that. Look at that. Literally, if you fall down the trench, you're stupid, and I'm gonna yoink. I'm gonna yoink loads of traps down there. So that's good. I don't really want to build all of these things manually, but I will do it for now. And then I think I'll go back up top, and oh my goodness, I'm getting 500 coins. Honestly, this is the strat. The strat is to literally do terraforming from like minute 0, I think. And it's a good strat at that. It's absolutely a good strat. Nice. Yeah, that's straight up just made me enough money to get a defensive cannon. 150 metal, that's just not on the cards, I'm afraid. So let's maybe look at doing something a bit more useful. Telemax. Telemax using telekinetic energy. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate that. Let's get some knights though. Let's get some knights. And it's gonna cost me 100 metal. Get knights. Get some more builders. Get some more builders. Anything else? Oh, I was gonna get the longbow, wasn't I? I still can get the longbow. We've still got plenty of time to do that. Right. So, let's do some more of these suckers. Yep. And do you know what? Actually, I have basically the ability to get 2, but I wonder if we want to put I wonder if we want to put, yeah, 2 up at the back there. I think that might actually be a little bit better. Yeah, don't take damage. It's fine. It's fine. You're not falling that fast. Yeah, I think here, right? If we put the nope, that's not what I want to do. If we put some support structures in, a la what we did at the very start. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. It is a little bit of a sort of weird investment because half of the effect of these is not going to get felt for, well, ideally they should never be used, but if they're here, then at least we can get a good angle on, at least we can get a good angle on the enemy. Let's also get, there we go, some more of those. Phenomenal. And let's get this stuff built so that the builders don't have to deal with this. I want to keep them squarely focused on extracting resources from the ground so that I can get money. Money. Good news, we've got the, excuse me, why is this not working? I've got the correct amount of metal for the flamethrower. There we go. Come on. This is taking about 1 billion years. One more. There we go. Big hit. Big hit. And we actually almost have enough wood to get just another one, maybe another 2. Now, well, definitely another 1. Definitely another 1. Get the longbow right now, I suppose. Yep. And there's a chain here as well. Ice arrow, all of it, yes. At least we've got the longbow now. God-given powers, yeah, I mean, I'm interested. Don't get me wrong, I am interested. Let's get this in here. Yep, rotate it around. Put you there so that we can squeeze a 3rd one in here. It's overlapping a bit more than I would like, but at least we'll be able to get a 3rd one. Okay, so that's 2 out of 3. And to be fair, these will have quite a lot of firepower in some good strategic locations. Look at how dark it is. This is just ridiculous. Anyway, the other thing that I need to build, which is way more exciting than anything else that I've built today, is the flamethrower. Flamethrower is going right at the front of the base. We need 500 wood in order to make it happen. We will get that. We will get that soon. Which way? I guess it comes out this way? Fine. Fine. 500 wood. Let's get 500 wood. Let's escape this horribly dark night. And then we'll see what the morning brings. Right, well, the wood has been secured. This terraforming is taking a lot longer than I anticipated. And by that, I mean a lot longer than I anticipated. Yeah, we're going to plonk this down here. I am just going to do the honors of constructing it, which is excellent. There we go. Cannon is ready to go. I think this is going to be great. Not so convinced that I made the right decision to do all of this terraforming now. It's been profitable. I am happy with that. It's good, but it's not great. Oh, I can get some knights, can't I? Yeah, I can get some knights. I think we needed 100 iron in order to get knights, but maybe it's not a bad idea to get. Maybe it's not a bad idea to get some knights. Maybe hold them at the drawbridge. If I can redo... Oh, my goodness. Okay, that was close. That was really close there. I can respawn, I think, somehow. Oh, there's a teleport function, actually, yeah. Double jump, teleport to king. Yeah, I can do that if I wanted to. That's maybe something that I want to do. God-given powers or ice arrow, guided arrow. Help from the dead. Yes. I would like that. Let's do that. Heck yeah. And a guided arrow like Yondu from the flippin' Guardians of the Galaxy film. Oh, look at that. We can destroy cubes. Very nice. Okay, we cannot use our abilities quite yet, but that's okay. Next thing that I want to do very quickly is get this out here. Yep, that's really annoying that I'm in the way. But this is going to be the sort of foundation of... Actually, let's trash this. Yeah, this will be the foundation of the drawbridge, and eventually, once this entire area has been cleaned up, that will just work. That will just be what is. Yeah, this is not a great... It's not a great operation here. We've kind of turned this entire area into a bit of a disaster zone, to be honest, but it's kind of cool. I like it. I like it. Let's tidy this up. Can I get another cannon, maybe, or another not a cannon, a flamethrower? I potentially can. Depends where, I suppose, we build it. Flamethrower. This is at the absolute optimal height, I think. This is the optimal height. This is too much. But, then again... It's not... It wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. What about a flamethrower on top of the king's palace? Over there is too far away. You know what? I kind of fancy a flamethrower over here somewhere. It just feels too disorganized. And there's pretty much no way that I'm going to be able to get up there and actually build it. Let's just put one up here. Let's put one up here. I don't love it. Far from it. Don't love it at all. But we'll do it there. Can I get some ladders in here? I feel like if I do, then we'll end up regretting it. Also, can I do a bit of build work here? Just to make it look like, I don't know. Just to make it look like we're not completely drowning in build work right now. Is there an opportunity to hire a new builder? Nope. Nope. Double jump, summon wave, teleport to king. Maybe the building hammer. Maybe we save up for that. What about the sword? Can we get an upgrade? I don't really care about upgrades to that. Guided arrow, help from the dead, creates a pedestal under the caster that lifts him to safety. I mean, that is cool. That is cool. Guided arrow. Give me another level of guided arrow. Sure. And then let's go and get the thingy built before the wave spawns, which I think should be completely fine. Oh yeah, let's also see if we can try and place down the knights. There we go. Nice. Good. Good. And then we place down the knights, which above platoon cap, but also we don't have the iron for it, because of course we just used it. Enemy portal's open. Let's do this, and then let's press 5. Let's do it. Let's open it 24 seconds early. There we go. Well, that's cool. We spent 50 bucks on a spell that allows us to sit down. That's fine though. That's fine. All right, wave 10. What have we got here? What have we got here? It's been very touch and go on a couple of others. That looks fine. That looks totally fine. Okay, big boys at the back. Flying, blocking, dark, skeleton, grunt. Goodness gracious me. Some of these names are just bonkers. That being said, I'm looking forward to seeing the catapult in action. Let's do guiding arrow. Yeah. We can fire on the... Oh, no. We can fire on the enemy skeletons here. Where's the flamethrower? Okay, it's good. It's really good, and it's amazing against flying units as well. enemy is just flying right over me. But that's okay. That's why I've designed... That's why I designed the ballistas in that current configuration. Yep, and I will do some damage to them. Great. And... more? Can we... Okay. Oh! Snap! Wait. Was that my arrow? Was that my... I think that might have been my arrow. Yeah. You know what? I will take that one on the chin. That was... I think that was my arrow. And I did not realize that my arrow was explosive. I'm sorry. Okay. Get to an elevated position. Let me just absolutely double check the literature for the arrow here. Fire an arrow and control its path. Nothing will be able to escape. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it wasn't me then. Anyway, who cares? Let's get back up to the top of the walls. I wanna see what's going on here. There we go. Let loose. Let loose. And oh, run away from this flamethrower. Okay, big explosion coming in. But to be honest, I think you explode there, and yeah, I don't think that's too problematic, to be honest. I don't think that's too problematic at all. Right. Lots of flying enemies. They just bounce off him. They bounce off him. Okay. That was weird. Not sure that I rate the guided arrow, to be honest. You know what? I'm gonna go down and collect these coins. They're too valuable not to. There we go. Yoink, 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 yoink. Did we get him? We got him. We got most of them. Okay, ballistas. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Good shot, good shot, good shot. Ballistas are here. Great. Let's do... Nice. Cool. Oh, nice. Okay, so we can use it multiple times. That's kind of nice. Oh, quick. The king's under attack. We can use the arrow multiple times to get to the enemy. Oh, come on. Don't screw me like this. Don't do me dirty like this, video game. Please. Protect the king. Yes, I know. There is so much HP on these units, honestly. It's crazy. Yeah, I am low on the HP. The king is even lower on the HP. I'm trying to, like, bump him away. Ah, come on. Come on. Come on, king. I thought we had the enemy for a second there. I thought we had him. I shouldn't have jumped down. I should not have jumped down into I should not have jumped down into the... Oh, come on. I shouldn't have jumped down into the trench. That was purely for my entertainment. I shouldn't have done that. My king would have been disappointed. Right, get up and over this sucker here, and then bring out the... Here we go. Bring out you. Okay, yeah, I do not understand the arrow. I don't understand it. It's got 2,000 HP. Holy cow. Flamethrower seems to be kind of going a little bit crazy. Yeah, it's the ballistas that are doing the main work. Oh, but when they hit, they are good. Yep. When they hit, they are good. Okay, enemies are... Ooh, enemies are coming. Good. Oh no! It crashed. The guided arrow crashed. Oh no, that's a shame. Well, you know what? Let's just say that I was on course to win there. Probably a little bit more borderline than I would have liked. Anyway, really good fun. Castlecraft, go check it out. Link down in the description. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much for watching. My name, of course, has been Orbital Potato. I'll catch you next time. Bye.